That's a good one too. Stylebender is very. He's a great striker, man. He's got good range. He's got pinpoint accuracy. The thing is, Brunson. I don't think he's been really. Stylbender's been tested. Brunson is going to be his first test, I believe. Like Brunson's really good, very well rounded. He's been knocking dudes down. He's got amazing wrestling. Man, that's a good one. But he has been known to be too aggressive and start running into things, as you saw when he fought Whitaker. He was very aggressive. I think a little over aggressive and just got knocked out. But I'm gonna go with Brunson on this one.
You know, Brunson's definitely strong kid, moves forward, he's got good wrestling, heavy hands. So I think he's going to be looking to swing hard, try to get to the floor. And Israel's more dynamic on the feet. I mean, Brunson's the more experienced guy in the UFC at least. I don't know. I'm not doing any. I haven't made one prediction tonight. I might as well stick to it.
I think Eryk Brunson. I don't know a lot about Israel, and then I haven't seen any fights of him on the ground. So there's a lot of things that he needs to prove still. But obviously he's a great fighter. But I would go with the guy that I know better, and that's Eryk Brunson.
I don't even know who those guys are.
Adesanya, I think he's a awesome striker, really smart. He's fighting different. He's bringing techniques, you know. He's bringing intellect into the fight, angles, timing, and he's moving really well. I think he's going to be really surprising for Derek.
Man, I like Izzy, man. That guy is, he's dynamic. He's fun to watch fight. But Derek Brunson, that dude's swinging hammers. So I was really impressed with Adesanya's ability to defend the takedown against Brad Tavares. And I think that he's probably just been working on, continuing to work on his takedown defense. But I don't see anybody in the foreseeable future outstriking him. So I'm gonna go with Israel.
Israel Adesanya. I think he's gonna finish him. You know, I watched that dude fight live, and it was kind of impressive. I think that I don't know, man. There's two Derek Brunsons, man. There's the caution to the wind, train wreck, pressure kind of Derek Brunson, and then there's a jab cross like we saw with Dan Kelly. So I'm not really sure which version of Derek Brunson we're gonna get. But you know, Israel Adesanya is pretty consistent.
Man, Izzy, man, that guy is a talent. You know, Jay brought him on my radar probably 2 years ago. I think it was a second John Jones fight with DC. He's like, man, these guys need to bring in Israel because this guy's phenomenal. Same body type, phenomenal kickboxer. But you know what? Derek's going to test his wrestling abilities, his grappling. He'll take him to deep waters. So it's going to be a tough fight. I think Israel breaks through here. He proves that, hey, I can outlast a grappler. I can defend as much as I need to keep this thing standing. I think that happens. Derek just seems to lean in with his face a little too much, leads with his face a little too much, and I don't think you can do that with someone like Israel. But if Derek comes in composed, tight, which he has, it could be a different result. But I think he's going to be excited, and I think he's going to come in guns blazing, which is a tough thing to do against someone with that caliber striking.
Yeah, Derek Brunson's a good test for Israel because he has that brawl style where he's willing to get aggressive and get in your face, and he's a pretty good wrestler too with takedowns. But I think Israel's just so dynamic, and he's shown the ability to defend takedowns and be able to be versatile enough to stay away from that game. So I think his striking is just on another level. He's going to be able to get that TKO victory.
Derek Brunson. I think he's going to grind it out. I think he's going to just hold him down and hold him on the cage and get takedowns.
I'm going to have to go with Brunson. Experience and octagon, I don't know. Brunson. I'm going to give it, because he has a power advantage. And Adesanya is hittable. And you don't want to take a Brunson shot. So, I don't know.
I like Israel. I think that he's on the way up, and Brunson's I don't want to say he's on the way down, but you know, I think Israel's he's just a force to be reckoned with sooner or later. He's, he seems like he's a workhorse. He's, he knows a lot about fighting. He studies. He's a master of the craft, and I think that he's a future contender for sure.